there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today is our Sunday Chit Chat Q&A video. If you are new to this channel, on Sundays I read through questions, whether they be from YouTube comments, DMs, emails, text messages, wherever you've sent questions. I read through them. I choose one topic or one question to go over and elaborate on typically, but today I've actually chose like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 questions picked out. So I'm going to be answering these 6 questions. Some of the questions are regarding business and some of them are just for me in general. So if you are interested, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. I do want to say this: if you do have any questions that you would like me to answer, then feel free to leave them in the comments below or send me an email or a text message. My business phone number is on my website, which is badchickhair.com, and the link to my website is always linked below in the description box. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first question. So the first question is PayPal the best method to use when drop shipping? If you've been watching me, you know I talk about PayPal a lot. I recommend PayPal, yes. I think PayPal is the best payment method for my business. At this time, I haven't, found another payment method that I trust over PayPal at this time. I just want to make sure that I'm not taking any losses. I'm minimizing the risk with my business, as I'm sure many of you want to. And so ultimately, it's going to have to depend on what works best for your business and what you feel after you've done your research and after you've had some experience, with different payment options. But I can say that I like PayPal because PayPal, in my opinion, it's a fair platform that gives you a chance as the business owner, as well as the customer, a chance to work it out amongst yourself first. And then if it can't be worked out amongst yourself, then they give you an option to submit information. So you can submit pretty much proof, and they can act as the mediator between the two parties. So that really works well for me and my business. I've worked with other companies where pretty much there's no mediator. So if the credit card company disputes the charge, it's going to automatically come out of your bank account, causing your company to take a loss. And so I'm not saying that to be true with every single payment processing option or company out there. I'm just saying, from my experience, like I mentioned, PayPal works best for me. But I am currently looking into different payment options and different payment methods, because I want to make sure that everyone that goes to my website is comfortable purchasing. And there are some people that still don't have PayPal accounts. They don't want to create a PayPal account. And so I still want to make sure that my services and products are accessible for them. So I am in the process of researching other payment options. If I do decide to add another payment option to the website, I would definitely make a video and explain, who I'm deciding to use, why I decided to use the company, and how, the progress and my experience moving forward with that company goes. The second question is, do I have a broken leg? No, my leg isn't broken. I made a video, I believe it was 2 months ago, showing my crutches, and it's because my leg was in pain. Not really my leg, but around my ankle area, because I have pes planus, which means pretty much I have flat feet. And I was not wearing the correct shoes that provided support. I didn't wear like Dr. Scholl's or anything like that. And so my foot it was swollen and it was in pain. So that's why I had the crutches. I still am searching for different shoes, and just, more all around healthy ways to make sure that I support my weight in the right way. So I'm still shopping. Under that video, I did get a few different suggestions and recommendations as far as the best shoe to try for flat feet and for support. So I'm gonna, get all of those together and, when I get some time, go to the mall or go online and try to order some shoes with better support. I just have to remember to stay out of those flip-flops and those sandals. They're so convenient and so easy for me just to slide on, but I need to really change that habit of mine. How long in advance should you start promoting your company? And shout out to Beauty Queen Dennis. So there's a lot of people that are constant supporters, and I want to do a better job of shouting you out for leaving comments and for being engaged in the videos, because it really, really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I read through my comments, I read through my emails, I read through DMs, I read through text messages. And so I just want you to know that I see you commenting, and I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day to comment on my videos. So to answer your question, how long in advance should you start promoting your company? I would recommend you to start promoting your company as soon as you have like a rough draft of your business plan. Meaning, I posted on my badchickhair_biz Instagram page about creating a business plan. Everything doesn't have to be in stone when you create your business plan, but you want to have an idea of when you're planning on, if you're selling on your, online, you want to make sure that you have a clear plan of when you are ready to launch your website, or if you're not selling on a website, when you're ready to launch your products. Also what products you're offering, what vendors you're going to go to for the products, your price list. Once you have all of that information intact and you're like, okay, I'm planning on launching in the next, near future, maybe within the next 6 months, I will start advertising. You want to make sure that you're promoting, I would say 3 to 6 months before you launch, because you want people to get familiar, and not just familiar with your brand, but you want them to be excited about what you are launching, so that when you drop your website, or when you drop a new product, or when you drop whatever you're dropping, they're engaged. Especially if you're a newer company, it's going to take a lot. Even me, I'm still, even though I've been doing my hair company for some time now, I still consider myself kind of a newer company, because in the beginning I wasn't as consistent. And so when you don't have a huge following, and when you don't have a huge awareness with your brand, obviously, it's going to take more time to get your word out about your brand. And so the sooner the better. Like I said, as long as you know where you're going with your business, you have your vendors, you have the date that you're planning on launching, your pricing, your services and your products. Once you have all that together in a plan, I would start advertising, 3 to 6 months before you launch, so that, like I said, you can start to build up that suspense, that excitement, and you can start gaining following. And I do want to say this. I say do this in advance, because when you initially come out with your company, there's companies that come out every single day. And although your company is going to be unique because you know what you're offering, there's people that, may not, I don't want to say they don't care, but they see companies coming out every single day. And so when you just automatically launch your website, it's very common for you not to receive traction that same day, that same week, that same month, because like I said, a lot of people don't know about you. And even if you say launching that same day, there may be 10 other people on their timeline that says they're launching. So you want to make sure that it's something repetitive and something that actually sticks in their mind. Just like when someone's offering, or a company's offering a sale, typically they promote that sale, they advertise the sale, so that when it drops, they can have more traction. Now, if you start to build a following, and if you start to actually, have clients and customers and things like that, it's going to make it a lot easier when you are wanting to drop a product or promote a sale. You may be able to switch up the terms there, but if you're just getting started, definitely start promoting in advance. The next question is, do you like sports teams? I would love to say yes to this question, because I really do want to get into sports, but I don't watch sports at this time. I used to play video games with my brothers, and I used to be very interested in basketball. This was probably when I was in middle school. I used to like the Lakers. I don't know, I just did. And that's that. But as far as me sitting down and watching like a basketball game, a football game, honestly, I'm just going to be honest with you all. I'm so bad with sports that I don't even know what season is what season. The only way that I can keep up with it is if my sons are playing a certain sport that year. Like my oldest son likes basketball and football. So if it's football season, and I don't even know if that's the same. I don't even know if football season is universal across, like, if when children are playing football for their schools or for like a summer camp. I don't even know if it's football season in the NFL. Like, I don't know. Let's just put it like this. I don't know. I don't know what season's what season. I don't know what sport belongs to what player really belongs to what team, unless I hear my sons talking about it. They like Stephen Curry. So his name is mentioned a lot. But other than that, no, I don't know anything about sports teams. But I hope to learn. I'm going to start sitting in on some more games. How long does your dropshipping program last for someone who wants to start their own business? Well, if you sign up for dropshipping, it is a quarterly service, meaning you're billed every quarter. So every 3 months, it's a $50 fee, no matter what plan you start with. So even if you start with a plan that includes, say you do the branding option and you do drop shipping, so that plan is going to be a little bit more than $50 because you're purchasing branding material as well. Even if you purchase a plan like that, it's still going to be $50 a month after that for you. So it's still not 50 a month, I'm sorry. It's still going to be $50 every quarter for you. So even though you purchased, your initial purchase was larger because you were getting your branding products and things like that, every quarter it's still going to be the same $50 for everyone that's enrolled in the program. And you can stay enrolled in the program for as long as you like. There's some people that drop ship for a few months and decide to purchase wholesale. There's some people that decide to drop ship and then also purchase wholesale at the same time. It just really depends on what works best for you, but you definitely have that option available. And the last question is, what is the best theme to use on Shopify? The best way that I can answer that is whatever you like, because there's no right or wrong theme to use. It just depends on what works best for your business. You want to make sure that you have a vision with your business. Everything doesn't have to be, like I said earlier, just chiseled in stone, meaning you can't go back and make revisions, but you want to have an idea of what direction you're planning on going with your business, who your audience is going to be, and who you're looking at targeting. Whenever you are creating a website, you want to make sure that you're thinking professional, but you're also thinking of your audience. So when I say that, it's sometimes it's an easy task and sometimes it's not. It just depends on your vision. But you want to make sure that you're having, a theme that is going to be clean and neat, meaning that if your customers or clients go to your website, they're able to find what they're looking for. And if they can't find it, they have a clear place to contact you so that they can get their issue resolved. And they may not even be an issue, so that they can have their questions answered and they can have, a sense of there's someone behind this company. So you want to make sure that it's clean in that aspect, but then you also want to make sure that it's not too flat. You don't want it to be too boring when, someone goes to the website and they're like, oh, okay, and they just get bored and click right off. You have to constantly remember that there's a lot of times there's going to be pop-ups on their computer. There might be something that popped up on their Instagram. So people are interested in pop-ups. Now, you don't want too many pop-ups, and sometimes even on my website, I may have more than a few pop-ups, but I found in my experience that the more things you have as far as different pop-ups, now I would say make sure your pop-ups are intentional and that they're purposeful, meaning that if you have a pop-up, a good pop-up to have is maybe to ask for their email address so that you can grow your email list, and not just grow your email list, but so that they can stay up to date on the products and services that you're offering, the sales that you're doing. So it just makes your promotion and advertising job a lot more seamless. Another good pop-up to have would be if you're offering a sale, you might want that to pop up, or you may want that on your website somewhere. Another good pop-up to have on the website is if you're offering like a finance option or a customer service chat option. So sometimes I'll do a chat on my website where I'm available in real time in case anyone has any questions, or they want to be guided through the checkout process. I'm there to help. So make sure, like I said, find a theme that works best for your brand, for your, that fits with your logo, fits with the pictures that you're looking to use, and that can also grow with you. So if you decide to kind of change up some things or add some products, the website still fits that. Make sure that the sections are clean and neat, meaning that, your customers are able to navigate and, actually find what they're looking for. And also make sure that you have a customer contact portion. But as far as the best theme, it really just depends on what you like. Without really knowing, what your logo looks like, what your vision is, what you're planning to accomplish with your website, what services you want available on your website, I'm really not able to say, okay, this is the best theme for you. I would just say if you're looking at purchasing a theme already on Shopify, look at the themes. Shopify gives you an option to play around with how the themes look. You can play around with how they look on a desktop versus your cell phone or mobile device. And so it's really helpful in that aspect so that you can kind of see what your customers are going to see before you decide to publish your website. So just fill around and, take a look and see what's going to work best for you. And just know that even if you choose a theme today, if you decide to change the theme next month, next year, 2 years from now, that's definitely something that you can do. So I enjoyed this Q&A. I hope that you all did as well. Like I mentioned, if you have any questions that you want to be answered on the next Q&A, then go ahead, send me an email, leave a comment, contact me on social media, or send me a text. I'll be more than happy to read through your question, provide an answer, and go through it on our next Sunday Q&A chit chat video. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.